dear ones, welcome to my phonics session on week 4. Before you start, you will need this sheet, which your grown-up might have printed out for you. If not, you can just use the sheet at the end. You'll also need a pencil and a dice. So if you want to just stop the video and get those items now. Excellent. Okay, so our sound today, I'm going to give you a couple of clues. First of all, I'm going to put this on my head. Okay, let's see if we can get it, the whole crown into view. And then in my phonics bag, I'm going to pull something out. I wonder if you know what it is. Look at this. I found this in my son's bedroom. It's called a quill, and it's an old writing tool which has a feather at the end of it. It's called a quill. So there's your clues. I have got a crown on my head. I'm being very royal. I am being the queen with my quill. Have you guessed what sound it is? Let's take this off. It's very heavy. Okay, let's have a look and see if you've guessed what the sound is. That's right, it's qu. It's a digraph, so it's made up of the letter Q and R, and together they make the sound qu. So can you say that after 3, 3, 2, 1, qu. Now say it 4 times really quickly. Qu, 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 qu. Excellent. Can you say it really quietly? Quietly. Qu, qu. Super duper. Right, let's look a little bit closer. So when we've got our sound mat here, can you find where it is on our sound mat? There it is. Qu for queen. Excellent. And here are a selection of digraphs. There are 3 quas amongst those digraphs. See if you can spot them before I do. Oh, there's one at the top. There's another one there. One more. Can you see it? Right at the bottom there. Super. Okay, if you get a chance to, BBC Bite Size is brilliant for helping you with your phonics. There's a little clip that I found here, which is called the qu sound. I can't play it on this PowerPoint, unfortunately, but if you've got a grown-up around after this, you might want to have a look at those little clips. They really are helpful. Okay, let's play our game. When you see the sound qu, do you remember what you need to say? You need to say, gotcha. We've got our little furry friend Avocado here to help us today. So we've got the sound, say it with me, s, a, t, p, o. Did you get it? Gotcha. Let's try again. K, k, e, a, r. Gotcha. Right, the next one I'm not going to do. I'm going to see if you can guess it. One more. I, k, b, f, o, s. Did you get it? Well done. Excellent. Okay, our green word for the day. See if we can read it together. Okay, so the first sound that we've got a sound bar under it, so it tells us that these 2 letters makes one sound. We've got qu, and our middle sound, I, and finally this is a sound we looked at last week. See if you can remember it. K. Put it together. Qu, ick, quick, quick. Did you get that? Super. Okay, we've also got some other pictures around on this slide. Do we hear the word qu in the word goat? That's why it's got a cross through it. What about robot? No. So what other pictures have we got? Do you recognise any of them? These people here are lining up. They are in a queue. Look at that strange spelling. Queue. Okay, next one. The duck at the top is making a quack sound, quack. We've got a square, that's in the middle of the word, quack is in the middle of square. We've got the equal sign. And we've got the queen. And finally, squeak at the bottom there. Okay, there's our picture of what I was holding earlier. Can you remember what it was called? It was called a quill. So when we are trying to write that, let's hear the sounds together. Quill. Qu is our first digraph. We know the next sound is going to be just one letter because it's got just one sound button, and it's quill. All at the end. All. And it's our double all. Put it all together, we get quill. Okay, what's the next one? This is a bird called a quail. Have you heard of that? This has got two digraphs and a sound button at the end. The first is qua. The second one is a. A. I think you've looked at this term, and it's made up of the letter a and it, and it makes a sound. And finally, all, the quail. Put it all together. Did you get that one? And this one is a picture of a cheetah that is being very quick. So we start off with our qua, I, k. This is a sound we looked at last week. We know that it's not just going to be a kicking cat or a curly cat on its own, because it's got a sound bar underneath it. So it must be the curly cat and the kicking cat. And do you remember our rule? After a vowel sound like I, a, o, or a, we use the sound. We use the curly cat and the kicking cat together. Quick, excellent. Right, I've got a mystery word for you this week. So I'm going to describe something to you. See if you can guess what it is. It will contain our digraph qua. So this is a place that you can visit for a day out. We've got one in Brighton. It has got lots of water in it and lots of creatures that live in that water. So you might see jellyfish or crabs or rayfish. You might even see sharks. Have you guessed what it is? Let's have a look. It's an aquarium. Can you say that word with me? Aquarium. And there's our qua sound right in the middle there. Super. Okay, your task this week is, I think you play this at school quite a lot, so you should have an idea of how to play it. You will have this sheet, so get it from your grown-up, or as I say, you can use just the one that we've got on the screen, but you won't be able to obviously cross things out. So if I roll the dice, I get a number 2. So what's my first word? Quid. Okay, so you need to say the word. You might want to play this with somebody else in your household. Okay, so you can take turns. Otherwise, it's fine just to play by yourself and see how many you can do. So we cross this off. Quid. There we go. Let's throw the dice again. We've got a number 4, which is the word quit. So that's another one. Okay, so throw the dice, read the word you see next to that number, cross it off and roll the dice again. How many can you do? We'll have one more go. If I throw a 2 again, the next word on that line is quill. Cross that one off and off you go. Okay, I will leave that on the screen for you just in case you need to use it. All right, year ones, have a lovely day, and I will see you again next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.